Welcome to another day. How are you guys feeling today? Hope you're feeling good. Hope you came ready, right? Now, I know you came ready because that's what we've been doing, right? We've been building up to be ready, to get to the point where our quantum leap happens and we know we made it happen. So that's what I want to talk about today. Principles, right? Set rules. In real estate, I have this thing called risk rules. And anybody that's ever gotten a hard money loan from me or has ever done a fix and flip with me and that knows I have my risk rules. And this came to me actually watching the Jets. Yes, I'm a Jets fan. Yeah. I love pain, right? But Robert Saleh, their head coach, has a saying that he's been saying for the past 3 years. And a lot of the media gets upset at it because they look at it as an escape, like an excuse as to why things aren't going the way they should. But they'll gladly accept a saying that I freaking like, which, I dislike it. I dislike the saying. Don't ask me why. It just doesn't rub me the right way, pause. But it's true, right? And it's hey, it's not about the destination. It's about the journey, right? So time and time again, they've asked Robert Saleh, like, hey, what's going on? Like, what do you guys see yourself? What about like making the Super Bowl now, or the playoffs? And his answer is always the same. Every week, we focus on going 1-0. What does that mean? That he's focused on the journey, not just the destination. Because if you do what you're supposed to do, right? If you have your principles set or standard operating procedure set for your life or whatever it is you're doing, work, right? If you have your risk rules, then every time you step on the field, whether it be the field of work, the field of love, the field of family, you have the same principles you abide by. Now, are you always going to win with those principles? No, you might lose. But what you'll see is, regardless of the result, you did what needed to be done. You understand? And we need to embed those in our lives, in our everyday lives. Like I said, whatever it is you're doing, whatever it is you're on this journey for, you're doing this quantum leap for, right? Whatever it is you're doing it for, you have to know what to say no to and what to say yes to. You have to know that every single day you are just going for 1-0. You're not concerned with, I lost 4 of the 12 days, so really I'm 4-8 because I didn't really do. No, or 8-4 actually. But you know what I mean, right? Are you telling yourself every morning, I am this, I am that, right? Am I that person in that quantum leap? Am I acting like that person? How does that person act? That's why I was so big on going through that exercise, on doing your visualization, on knowing what it is that quantum leap you, that U2, that U squared, that handsome 3.0 actually lives like and moves like. Because if I'm taking the actions that handsome 3.0 would take, once I achieve handsome 3.0, I know I achieved it because I took his actions. But if I'm not taking those actions and I never see handsome 3.0, I know where the problem lies. So in the same light, are you following your principles? Are you following your rules? The best coaches in the world, you see, they don't be talking about championships right out the gate. They know that is the end goal. But before that, they need their locker room. They need their players to know what the rules are, how we roll, what our culture is, how our character is. And then we worry about what that person can achieve. And I know some people might say, well, then if it was like that, then every coach would win. That's not the point. The point is that every professional coach in those big leagues is in the big leagues. Whether they lose or they win, they had to have developed this discipline and this procedure to get to where they got. That's just not a mistake. These are professional leagues. These are billion-dollar companies. Not just teams. I know we look at them as teams and just games and stuff, but these are companies. And so for them to be CEOs, so to speak, right, of these companies, it's because they had their principles and they followed that to the T. Hey, once they get to the big stage, if they lose and they never get hired again, cool. But they made it there for a reason. Do you have that? Are you working on that? Are we still focused at this point? I'm asking you because we're getting close. Are we still focused on who our quantum leap us is, who the U2 is? Because that has to be your focus every single morning, every single day. I tell you because I fall off. I say it from experience. This ain't easy. And I never said it would be easy. But I promise you, if you have those things in place, and unfortunately, yes, if you focus on the journey and not just the destination, it'll all make sense. So are you? Ask yourself that today. I'll see you tomorrow.